Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Chris Davis, and today we're going to do a review of Dragon Ball Super Chapter 101. So, it looks like Toriyama and Toyotaru, they're not going to take a year-long break or any break. As soon as Chapter 100 ended, they're continuing with the next month with Chapter 101. And so this one is Carmine and Soldier number 15. Now, I've read this chapter twice. I'm going to let you know that the first part of this chapter is super boring. It's like, I don't care about Goten and Trunks unless they're going to go into a more like serious role like Trunks did with Dragon Ball GT and doing the grand tour in space. Like, unless they're going to do something serious like that, if they're doing the slice of life stuff with Goten and Trunks, I don't really care for it. Interesting stuff is comes with Vegeta and Broly. So let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about. Because this is a really good chapter and has some really good foreshadowing. Now, there's some parts that take it down for me, some like slice of life stuff, but like I said, Broly, Vegeta thing really good, and we also something have something potentially cool with Gohan. All right, so right here, we have the Red Ribbon Army. N- these are like the last two of the Red Ribbon Army. I think this is Carmine, the second in command, and he's with Soldier 15, just like the title says. So Carmine is the guy with that wavy hair, and then we have soldier number 15 next to him talking about Magenta's funeral. And they still want revenge on Gohan and Piccolo and the Z fighters for taking down Cell Max. They want to bring back the Red Ribbon Army, but what's the point when Piccolo and Gohan and all the other fighters can just squash them? Um, Carmine says that even though the soldiers are like spread out, like they're gone, like not dead gone, but they're ran. They've scattered. They're in hiding. Carmine says even though the soldiers have disappeared, um, they still have their resources, they still have their money, um, but they really can't bring back the Red Ribbon Army to its former glory if like Gohan and Piccolo just show up, or like any fighter from the Z fighter show up, and they can demolish the Red Ribbon Army. And so they spot Sandman X1 and X2. That's Trunks and Goten, and they're beating up these civilians like it means something. Of course they can beat them because like they're half Saiyan, and these people they're only human. They're no match for Goten and Trunks. But they're doing their superhero work after they stopped for a while. But they're back at it again. And of course, they easily defeat these guys. And then Carmine notices them. He invites them uh, to, uh, to go out to eat for pizza. And he's telling them that, hey, we need your help to take down some really bad. We need your help to take down some bad guys. Now, what they're trying to do is turn Goten and Trunks against like Bulma, Gohan, Piccolo. Hey, we need you guys to take down these bad guys, Gohan and Piccolo. The funny thing is that Goten and Trunks are no match for Gohan or Piccolo. They're no match for them, like period. It's like I think these guys can only go what Super Saiyan. Like, correct me in the comment section if these two can go to Super Saiyan 2 now, because from what I remember, from that prologue to Dragon Ball Super Superhero, when it was just focusing on them, they just went Super Saiyan. I don't know if these guys can go Super Saiyan 2 yet. So, mm, like, they're not going to be any use to Carmine and Soldier 15. And there's this really funny thing that happens when Goten and Trunks are skeptical about helping Carmine. Carmine manipulates them and says, "Oh, I see. Uh, you all act heroic, but as soon as something is too dangerous or something that's out of your league, you don't want to do it because you only want to beat up on easy opponents. And then Goten Goten, well, Trunks says this thing that's really hilarious. This is right here in the bottom right hand corner. Nobody out there is a threat to us, and we don't run scared. I'm like, are you serious, man? I mean, you know that's not true. I mean, your brother, well, Gohan stronger than you, Piccolo stronger than you, Vegeta stronger than you, Goku stronger than you. Not they would fight you, but like half the villains, like all the villains in Super, are stronger than you. Like this is a joke. It's like nobody out there is a threat to us, and we don't run scared. I mean, that's laughable. I mean, you guys can't even go like Super Saiyan 2 and you're gonna make that statement when there's like thousands of warriors in just Universe 7 that are like 1,000 times stronger than you all are. I may be exaggerating, but it's a lot. It's a lot. If you just look at Super, even like probably Z, not stronger than Majin Buu, not stronger than Cell. I don't think they could even beat Frieza in the like Frieza art. Now I may be no, I'm not lowballing. I think that that's probably true. Maybe if they fuse, they could defeat. Yeah, if they fuse, they could defeat Frieza and Cell. Okay, so yeah, if they do their fusion technique the right way, they could beat Frieza, Cell. Probably at this age, maybe they can defeat Kid Buu. But like individually, no. Anyway, Carmine is able to manipulate them to go into his car, and they're heading to Gohan's place. So, this is where it gets really good, guys. Broly is training with Vegeta, and what they're really focusing on is Broly being able to fight and harness his power without snapping and losing control. That's what they're going for. Vegeta says here, "Are you ready to snap, Broly?" So this is a pretty good fight. So Broly hits Vegeta in his forehead. Vegeta goes like, "Anger isn't a bad thing. Rage is the source of a Saiyan's power, in fact. However, your issue is that you lose yourself to it." And then we see him power up to Super Saiyan, and he says to Broly, "Do not suppress your rage, control it." So this is good. They're training Broly, and when they help Broly control his power without just losing control, kind of like uh, Kale did in the Tournament of Power when she was able to control her power without losing control. When they're able to do that with Broly, they can train him to get even stronger. They can get stronger by training with him because Broly has this abnormal um, power to get strong very quickly. And then Goku's right here he's saying, or right here with Vegeta, "What's the matter? Can you not wield your full might out of fear that you'll snap?" Goku goes like, "Okay, Broly looks like he's about to go nuts again. He's got to work on that." And then Wee says, "Is that how it seems?" No, he's changed a bit. And so, yeah, we see right here, instead of like, okay, so you kind of see what Wiz is saying here. Broly is reading more instead of just snapping and getting angry. He's kind of using his head a bit, and he's using a little bit more tactics. Okay, so and of course, like Broly and Vegeta are still fighting, and Broly's keeping up with Vegeta, even though like he's in base and Vegeta's Super Saiyan. Uh, he's not losing control. He's fighting Vegeta. He's keeping pace with Vegeta, and he's not snapping and losing control. That's the main thing. Okay, so we have here to battle without losing yourself is an achievement. Good, but you seem to be unable to unleash your true might. That won't do. And then Broly says, "What do I do then?" And then Vegeta's like, "Find the answer for yourself." So Broly right now, he's able to fight without losing himself, but he's not able to unleash his full power yet. So the next thing Broly needs to work on doing is uh, learning how to use his true power without snapping, remaining conscious of like his decisions, even though like he's in that legendary Super Saiyan form. And so we have can't remember her name, Keli or Peli or something. She comes in and she says, "How can you all be so just carefree? Frieza could show up at any minute and his black form is no joke." Well, it isn't a joke because he was able to one shot Ultra Ego Vegeta and uh, Ultra Instinct Goku. I mean, Goku was in his Omen form. He wasn't in Mastered Ultra Instinct. But I could be wrong about that because it's been over a year. But I think Goku was in his Omen form because he's doing this thing to where he's using Ultra Instinct in his own way. Um, I think sometime later I'll talk about why Goku is like struggling to do like with Ultra Instinct. My opinion about it. But anyway, continue with the chapter. Goku's like, yeah, that is impressive that um, Frieza was able to train in the Room of Spirit of Time and surpass him and Vegeta. And then Beerus chimes in and says, "That's why you always have to keep training because there's always someone out there better than you." And then he says, "If when Goku surpasses him, Beerus will nominate him for God of Destruction." Goku quickly turns it down, and rightfully so. Being a destroyer isn't in Goku's character. Whis chimes in, and then he's like, "The Earth was nearly destroyed, but Piccolo and Gohan stopped Cell Max, or they led the charge to do it. But it was basically them that stopped Cell. Well, no, Gamma 2 helped, so did Gamma 1, and Dr. Hedo, even though it was very little. Uh, it was mainly those two, Piccolo and Gohan. Vegeta cuts in and says that um, according to Bulma, Gohan may have surpassed even us in this particular battle. So that kind of answers our question. Did Gohan surpass Goku and Vegeta? And it looks like the answer is yes. But that's just so remarkable of Gohan that if he takes his training seriously, that he can be leagues ahead of like Goku and Vegeta. It's just he falls into this pattern of when there's a threat, he trains and deals with the threat. But then when there's peace, he slacks off, and then other people surpass him. But like in a short time, he can surpass like Goku and Vegeta, like he did like in the Buu saga with Mystic Gohan when he had that potential unlocked, and when he was able to catch up or be near Goku and Vegeta in the Tournament of Power when he was just training with Piccolo for 2 to 3 days just to get his battle instincts back. And Goku is like, okay, we missed that battle because Goku and Vegeta and I were because Vegeta and I were fighting, and Vegeta has to rub it in that he won. And then we cut to Goten and Trunks. Goten knows this area; it's near where Gohan lives, and this is when everything gets revealed. Carmine comes out shooting bullets into Gohan's home. Gohan's house looks really nice though. But man, like Gohan with these glasses and with those sandals and with this what he's wearing, he does look like a nerd. I'm not gonna lie. Right? He stops the bullets easily. He sees that these guys are with the Red Ribbon Army, and he goes into beast mode. Goku and Vegeta are able to sense that key, and Gohan is just getting ready to punch this Carmine thug, and looks like he's just going to just explode when he does. The Carmine thug when he gets punched. But before he does, he noticed that Goten and Trunks are in the car, and he wants them to explain that why they're with the Red Ribbon Army. But then Goku transports, and he says hello to Gohan and to Goten and Trunks, and that's where the chapter ends. So this is kind of like the main reason why I like this chapter. I like the training with uh, Broly and Vegeta. I liked how um, can't remember her name. Um, is it in here? Hold on one second. No, he's Limo. Keela. I can't remember her name, but she mentions Black Frieza. So we have Broly, the training Broly, trying to get him to unleash his full power without losing control. And when he's able to do that, they can train even more. And then Broly can get stronger, Goku, Vegeta can get stronger. But Goku transports to Earth to say hello to like Trunks, Goten, and Gohan. But honestly, he's there for Gohan because he's learned that Gohan has unlocked this new power while he was away from Earth, while um, Gohan and Piccolo were fighting Cell Max. And my hopeful thinking is that with Black Frieza still out there, because they wouldn't drop him like like that just out of nowhere. Goku is gonna take Gohan back to Beerus's planet. Gohan's going to train with Goku, Vegeta, and Broly, and they're going to get ridiculously strong. Um, Probably to the point to if they don't surpass Black Frieza's power level, like they're at it and they're like a threat to Frieza and they can battle Frieza again. They won't be one shotted like they were in the I'm trying to remember his name. Um that last arc, Granola the Survivor arc. Yeah, it's been a year, so it's been a while. But this is where I hope they're going. They're going straight into Black Frieza and they're gonna train Broly, they're gonna train Gohan, and it's going to be amazing. And hopefully, like this time, Gohan's not going to repeat that same mistake over and over about because things are peaceful. He slacks off on his training. I don't want Gohan to fall into that same hole again. Okay, listen, like how many times has the world been at peace, but then it someone is out to destroy it again? Like you always have to be ready when that time comes. It's not a matter of if, it's a when now, especially in this series. So I don't want Gohan to go back to being weak, not having his battle instincts back, not having his battle instincts. I want him to like be ready whenever a threat actually comes to uh threaten the earth. And like hopefully him training like with Goku again. Maybe it'll be like that time when they're in the Cell arc and they were training the Room of Spirit of Time together. That was a really good arc because that was a really good bonding for like father and son. And hopefully like in the next arc, they mirror or they do some kind of callback to that. But this makes me really happy because you're training Broly, getting him to learn to unleash his full power without losing his consciousness. You're training Gohan, making sure he gets his battle instincts, that they stay sharp, and he understands that he cannot slack off on his training because things are seemingly peaceful at the time. And so it's really good. So there's going to be just more capable fighters other than Goku and Vegeta. Of course, Piccolo, that orange Piccolo form, we know Piccolo isn't going to slack off. We know he's going to keep training. So we can rely on him to be a capable fighter. But now instead of just Goku, Vegeta, and just Piccolo, we're gonna have Broly, who will be a huge ally, and we're gonna have Gohan. So if, I believe they're going to bring Black Frieza because there's no reason why they would just bring him up and he's not going to be the next villain in this upcoming arc. So this is looking like a really promising like arc that's coming up. We're going right into Black Frieza. It looks like could have done without Goten and Trunks. Um, but overall, amazing chapter. So that's all we have for today. If you liked what I had to share, please hit the like button, hit subscribe. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Uh, what do you think the this arc that we're heading into? What direction do you think it's going to go in? What do you believe is going to happen? Let me know your thoughts. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Later.